Hello friends, welcome back to Astro-Pearl, your own YouTube video channel. And last time we did a video on KP based winnability or prediction in elections. So many of you were asking some questions. Okay, if the question is not given by the candidate herself or himself, then what to do? So now let us discuss that in the video today, which is the second part of predicting election victory. Once again, I would like to thank you for your warm response for the first video and for subscribing the channel. Those who have not yet done, I request you to do that and like this video, subscribe the channel, and let's go ahead with small recap of what did we do in the earlier video. Of course, the link of that video and the other videos made on KP Muhurta and all are all available in the links below. Now we spoke about the election, or that is victory of one person over others, all other opponents together. Whether that person is victorious in that particular election or not can be found out by a very simple rule, that in KP astrology the rule is straightforward. Look at the 6th house of that person, whether it is a birth chart or natal chart, and the accurate kind of prediction can be given not from the birth chart. Once again, I explained in the earlier video why it is so. So the winnability of that person, or whether the person will be victorious or not, can be found out with the 6th sublord of a time chart or KP number chart. Now this time chart or KP number chart, we look at the 6th sublord. If it is not in the retrograde star lord and connecting to or signifying 6th or 11th, the person will win. And of course we have to look into the opposition also. Rotate the chart and look into the opponent's house, 6th house and 11th house from the opposition. That is the rotated chart by 7 houses. Now 7th house will be the opponent's first house. Okay. Now I don't want to go in detail in that the earlier video, which you can of course look into the link. But now the question which you are asking, because most of the time this KP number or the time chart will not be for a candidate who is coming himself or herself. That is possible if the candidate is known to you as an astrologer, but I am very sure in case the person is contesting and he is somebody, either his friend or his well-wisher or his relative, has come to you for asking the prediction about election. In that case, what you have to do? Now, whenever the question is asked by a relative of a candidate, in that case, look into the relation. Now, if the question is asked by mother whether my son will be victorious in this election, in that case, the chart casted will be for that lady, mother, and from that 5th house will indicate the chart for son or daughter. So you look 5th house as the first house or ascendant of the candidate and then apply the rules. Then from that 5th house, look at the 6th house from 5th, whether the 6th house from 5th is connecting to 6 or 11 from the 5th house. Same with if the question is asked by the spouse of the candidate, look into the 7th house as the ascendant of the candidate. So I think it is very clear. The relation, younger brother, elder brother, as per all relations, rotate the chart and then look into the sublord of the 6th house from the rotated chart. The ascendant of the candidate, once decided, from that you look into 6th and 11th for the candidate's victory, and from that again rotated chart of the opponent of the candidate. Right? So please pay attention and from the rotated chart we have to rotate again to look into the opponent's chart. I hope it is not difficult, it is very easy. Just conceptual level you remember, you have to rotate as per the relation first. Now the second kind of question, like when the question is asked by a totally stranger, what you will do? Now if it is asked by a friend also, you can look into the 11th house, but for that person and candidate, they have to be friends. That is, there has to be acquaintance between the two. If somebody asks whether a famous politician will win the next election, then definitely he is knowing that politician through TV channels, newspapers, social media, etc. He is not knowing that candidate himself or herself personally. This is the difference, and in that case rotate the chart by 9 houses. So here 9th house, like stranger, we have to consider the 9th house as the main house for the candidate. You can definitely find out any famous politician of any country, whether that person is going to win the election. You can find out by taking a KP number and then rotating the chart by 9th house being its ascendant, and from that new ascendant look at the 6th house and 11th house, as we have done for the other charts. So far our discussion is revolving around 6th house and 11th house for winning elections. Now there is a possibility that astrologers are asking me, the forum members are asking in particular, whether we can find out that in an election whether the particular famous personality will win the election. Just now I told, now for you my astrologer friends, the person, a famous politician or anybody, I mean, you know, whether it is even for a gram panchayat or municipality election, you know the person, not directly you have acquaintance. In that case it is the 9th house, stranger. You take a number from 1 to 249, cast the chart, rotate the chart so that the 9th house will become the new ascendant, and from that check whether 6th and 11th are operating or 5 or 12 are operating. And in last video I told, if both are operating, check for the dasha, then bhukti and then antara, whether dasha is supporting the candidate or opponent. If it is supporting almost like 50-50 both, go for checking on bhukti, and then of course the next on antara. If that is also not resolving the issue, then definitely you have to look into the moon's transit. On the day of election, the moon should transit through a favorable star for the person for whom you are looking for winnability or the election prospects. So that's as simple as that. Now one more type of question has come up, whether there are a couple of candidates whose probability is very high and all other people are like independent candidates, or they are, you know, there may be a list of even 500 plus candidates, but there will be major 3 or 4 candidates whose prospects are very, very high. Now who will win among them? If you would like to know, there is another method. What you have to do is, this is a method which is based on ruling planet, and then ruling planets will guide you towards which candidate is going to win. What you will do is take KP number for each of these candidates for whom you are checking. There may be 2 candidates, 3 candidates, 5 candidates, of course they will be in single digit, and for each candidate take a KP number and look into that KP number sign lord, star lord, sub lord. Okay, and then this sign lord, star lord and sub lord, look into the ruling planets. Now invariably ruling planets will favor one among them, and if it is favoring say 2 candidates, look into who is being favored in ruling planet at the ascendant star level, then ascendant, then moon star level, then moon sign lord, and finally day lord. Look into these the hierarchy, and then look into whether there is a presence of Rahu or Ketu in any one of the signs. You are aware about these ruling planets, and we normally consider these 5 ruling planets: ascendant star lord, ascendant sign lord, moon star lord, moon sign lord, and the day lord. We are not considering here ascendant sublord and moon sublord. So with that, invariably the ruling planets will pinpoint to one candidate, and wherever it is matching, you can confidently predict that candidate is going to win the election. I think it is simple. There is a question on about how to find out a party's victory, not a particular candidate, whether a party will win with some out of say 120 suppose assembly seats, how many will come to one party, how many will go to another party, like that. If you want to know how many parties, how many seats a party will win in election, then there is another method. It is called options theory, and I will make a video on it separately. Please look for that, and I am thanking you for watching this video till end, and hope that you understood the gamut of predicting election results completely. Please do practice. Practice will make you perfect, and predict boldly, because when you practice with logic and open mind and full faith, you will definitely get the results. So once again, thank you so much for watching the video. Keep watching for other videos in this channel. Like the channel and also subscribe. I will also suggest to have a very good software, the KP based Astro Diamond software I recommend, and because it is designed by me and it is developed by me, I have taken care of all your needs, which are specifically designed for KP Astrology, having a full module on KP Muhurta on birth time rectification as well. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye then.